Salutations everybody, it is Matty here today with another Anthem news update. We are continuing our focus on the upcoming Anthem demo and everything that you need to know before hopping in. A lot of this information has come from Mark Dara, who is the executive producer for Anthem over at BioWare. We'll be looking at some of his most recent tweets alongside an excellent article by Video Games 24/7, which I will have linked down below, but let's start off with Mark Dara's Twitter. So how's the Anthem demo different from the game? We start you in the middle. No tutorials, no pilot picker, balance is super different, economy is completely different, 6 weeks less bug fixes. Furthermore, with only one story arc, I think the mission, stronghold, free play balance will be off a bit. Slightly less nuanced PC controls, and we've renamed a few things for clarity in the main game. For a little more clarification on less nuanced PC controls, Mark said flight in particular has gotten better with a mouse since the branch. What's important to emphasize about the upcoming Anthem demo is that it is a demo. The word beta has become very much a sizzle word in our industry. It gives the consumer a feeling of exclusive early access under the guise of actually testing the game early and your feedback being accounted for, when actually the beta is more than likely a marketing tool used to get the game in players' hands and talking about it early, getting the news cycle going for folks well before launch has even started. Sometimes it can backfire, a la Fallout 76, or it can help a game out, kind of like The Division, I feel. With Anthem, it is a demo, a vertical slice of the game that's going to have a little bit of everything, and as mentioned, it's starting us right in the middle. There's no tutorials, very much being dropped into the game, testing it out, and seeing how we like it. What is going to be interesting is seeing that the balance is different and the economy is different. I worry that if there's something we like in the game that may be working out pretty well for the demo, that when we head into the main product, something will be completely different, especially when it comes to the economy. How much grinding will there be necessary in the demo, which maybe it'll be a little bit easier to acquire items versus the main game, or perhaps vice versa. I do want to say though that I hope Mark and the team at BioWare has considered putting this information at the beginning of the Anthem demo. Not everyone's going to see this one tweet from the executive producer, not everyone has a Twitter account, but anyone who's interested in Anthem and is downloading the demo would be able to see that information no matter who they are. And I think this is important information to get across to the player to avoid any blowback, especially because of what happened with Mass Effect Andromeda's launch. Transparency is a must. It seems BioWare's been really taking that approach, at least as of late. So if I'm them, try to get this info somewhere in the game during the agreeing the terms and whatnot that happens at the beginning of a lot of online titles. Now let's get into the Video Games 24/7 article for those of you who are curious about the Anthem demo and want to get a little bit involved. So for starters, there is naturally a VIP demo which comes before the actual open demo. The first, the Anthem VIP demo, is available only to players who pre-order on PC, PS4, or Xbox One. Those who pre-order digitally through the PlayStation or Microsoft Store won't have to do anything other than wait for the download to become available. What's pretty cool about the VIP demo is that if one of your friends pre-ordered, then there is another way for players without any of the above to access the VIP demo. BioWare announced that anyone who downloads the VIP demo will receive 3 invites they can freely send to anyone. To be able to refer your friends, you must download, install, and launch the game at least once. For the VIP demo, it will be available from Friday, January 25th to Sunday, January 27th, and then these servers will go live across the world at the same time with some times listed below, which you can use for your respective region in the world. Now let's say you're not interested in pre-ordering, putting $5 down and what have you. You want to just join the open demo for free afterwards. So the following week, the Anthem free demo goes live for everyone. Rollout times are the same too. It'll kick off on Friday, February 1st, and remain available until Sunday, February 3rd. Likewise, you'll be able to play at the same exact times the servers went live for the VIP demo, just a week later. Now, some of you who are playing in the VIP demo may be wondering what happens in the open demo for you. Is there any progress carryover? And for those who are playing in the Anthem open demo, is there any progress carryover for that? Let's get into that next. Any progress you make in the Anthem VIP demo will carry over into the open demo. That's it though, because nothing carries over to the full game at launch. Now there is a demo reward. BioWare said players who jump in with the Anthem VIP demo will receive a free gift come launch, but it did not reveal what that is just yet. I don't like that because number one, it's limited only to the VIP demo, aka the people who pre-order, the people who give EA/BioWare money. Number two, they're trying to entice us to buy into that product without telling us what our free gift is going to be. Now, I imagine it'll be a skin or some type of javelin, some type of weapon, something along those lines, but still, we deserve to know exactly what we are getting before pre-ordering, because what they're trying to do is dangle the carrot in front of a lot of gamers and say, hey, why don't you come play this, without telling us exactly what is within said carrot. It's a little frustrating, but now it's time for the preload times. On the Anthem VIP demo, it will be available to preload starting Wednesday, January 23rd on PC and Xbox One for eligible players. Exact timings are still unknown, but you should generally expect Origin to go first before Microsoft Store catches up later in the day. We've also heard that PS4 will be probably day and date, meaning that the day of the beta being available is when you can download it. Now, some may be wondering what BioWare considers the midpoint of the game, and they are promising a good chunk of content for the Anthem demo. Since the two are identical, this goes for both. First, all players will start at level 10, somewhere at the midpoint in the game story, as we already know. You'll also be able to level up your character to level 15, doing pretty much anything the demo has to offer. So if level 10 is the midpoint, then I imagine the end game is level 20. If we can level up to 15 during this demo, then I do wonder how long the leveling process is. Will it be quicker in the demo to get players more accommodated with certain skills and weapons and feel a sense of progression to entice them more to buy into the final product? Because we do know the leveling curve is going to be different between the demo and the final game. I really wish that BioWare made a lot of things mechanically similar between the final product and the demo itself. Things like leveling up, loot, economy, those should be the same between both products. If there's a little bit of balancing off with some weapons, or maybe some AI difficulties, maybe missions don't function as properly, that's kind of the point of a demo, the point of a beta is to get some feedback in there and try to fix that stuff before launch. Fingers crossed that actually happens though. There are some more details on the progression balance within Anthem, courtesy of Michael Gamble. He tweets out, oh, before I forget, the progression XP curves as well as general in-game economy balance will be a bit easier in the demo. We want you to earn some stuff and feel what it's like. We will also give you 100 coins to blow on some fancy cosmetics. I mean 100 coin, apparently using plural is a sin. Also, I think all cosmetics cost 25 coin in demo. Trust me, that's hella not the case in the real game. So you will have to earn more in the base game. I'm not sure how everyone feels about that. I will save my opinion for when I actually play the base game and get a feeling for how many coins you are rewarded, how grindy it actually is. What we are happy to see is that the Anthem producer did reiterate no loot box commitment. In that same thread, one particular reply was very negative, causing Gamble to explain that loot boxes don't have a place in the game the team designed. He said, "We aren't going to add loot boxes. It serves no purpose." That is certainly relieving to see as someone who is a bit concerned about Anthem and how the progression is different between the demo and the base game. One thing that can often be confusing within gaming is that loot boxes fall underneath the microtransaction trees. But when a developer says there aren't loot boxes, that doesn't mean there aren't microtransactions, which Anthem will have. So BioWare explains that Anthem will have paid cosmetics, but no loot boxes or pay for power advantages. This was an article that came out during E3 2018, but EA, of course, finished things up with Anthem. Its prize would be Destiny Killer, and it's still looking pretty impressive. BioWare's Casey Hudson took the stage to reiterate that Anthem is a shared world where everyone will be seeing the same thing, including a day-night cycle. Customization options for the Javelin suit are also shown off, and cosmetic/vanity items are confirmed with no loot boxes or pay for power advantages. Everyone's got a different stance on cosmetics. Some don't care. Some think that it does help the game when they are doing a service style title and they want free DLC down the line. Some people think everything should be earned in game and that we could pay for DLC down the line. Like I said, everyone's got their own walks of life when it comes to DLC. I personally sit on the fence of I don't mind cosmetic DLC as much, but there are certain examples of cosmetic DLC that is just extremely, egregiously overpriced, and I simply get sick to my stomach looking at it. These are businesses. They have to make money and they can't shell out free content without getting something in return. I fully understand that, but when I see cosmetic microtransactions, there's a little hope there that maybe they price them fairly, or that there is some stuff we can do in-game to earn a currency so that we don't have to pay out the wazoo to get these said vanity/cosmetic items. Sadly, we can never decide our own fate on that, and we leave it in a publisher's hand like EA to help decide how items like these should be priced, and they haven't been too fair when it comes to things like Ultimate Team in the past, so I'm not really holding my breath on this. But I don't want to get overly negative here. It is good to see that there aren't going to be any pay-for-power advantages like we saw in Battlefront, and that there aren't going to be loot boxes where things are randomized because there's been a big crackdown legally on that, so those don't really take me too much by surprise when it comes to an EA title. With balance issues like I mentioned before, I get a little concerned, but at this point in time, based off some of the reception of some Anthem videos that I've been doing, and also my building curiosity for this game, since I've seen a lot of gameplay over on IGN First and have really liked what I saw in the terms of how smooth the game looks, how enjoyable it looks. Part of it is my heart telling me, give BioWare a chance, Matty. But I'm also a little bit afraid to get crushed into the dust here. I'm hoping Anthem is an exciting, brand new universe, and I'll be sure to create some content for the VIP demo, provided I actually enjoy what's there. But you'll definitely get my opinion/review on it, so do keep your eyes open for that and more Anthem content to come, since like I said, a lot of you guys know I love BioWare from the past, and some of you really admire my opinion for modern BioWare, so I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on what I think about this game and any news that does pop up that's worth discussing. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the Anthem demo. Are you going to join the VIP section? Are you going to join into the open demo? Are you not interested at all? Let me know in the comments down below. Fire away, ladies and gentlemen. Other than that, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description down below, along with my Patreon. Do consider supporting that, as it fuels all the content I create here. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.